basically we went to the same university together. My fraternity was having a party and her sorority came over to it.
When we got there, we were just kind of dancing, having a good time, and I looked across the room and I saw this really cute guy with a Viking hat on. And I don't know, I just thought he was really cute, and I was talking to one of my sisters and she said, oh, well, I met him last night, I'll go bring him over. So she goes over there and asks him something.
She had one of her friends come up and kind of kidnap me. And we went off and we danced for a little while, and then we got her phone number, and we started hanging out later that weekend and then the next day, and here we are, 5 years later, getting married. I mean, I definitely thought that she was pretty, and she was a very nice looking girl. Definitely caught me by surprise, because I definitely thought I was going to go dance with her friend. So I didn't even know that I was going to dance with her, but I was pleasantly surprised whenever the transaction happened. So yeah, your guys' reaction is about exactly how mine was.
Thought he was cute, so I mean, a song was on, so we just started dancing, and it just kind of went from there. I mean, we only danced for about 5 minutes and the party was over. So we exchanged numbers, and then I guess the rest is history.
Exchanged phone numbers, and the next day at the cafeteria we went and had lunch together, and we just started hanging out off and on.
I mean, we texted a lot, we met in the caf a lot to eat lunch, and then we just started hanging out outside of the cafeteria, and
from there, and then obviously things got more and more serious as it went along, and we started dating. Like, I think it was about a month or two later.
We just talked all the time. He would walk me to class, and it just kind of was really sweet.
I woke up and my throbbing headache, and I was like, wow, she clubbed me over the head. And I woke up and I was like, nah, just kidding. It was probably like 2 or 3 years after we had met. We were hanging out almost every day, and I'd gotten the opportunity to meet a lot of her family.
Well, 2 weeks after we started dating, he met both my parents and my grandparents, because I was in choir and we had concerts back-to-back weekends. So then I kind of could sense it, but it was still early on. It was about 2 years later, we came with my parents to a baseball game, and just the way he was interacting with my dad, joking around, and he was very relaxed, I don't know, it just kind of clicked, and I realized that he was the guy that I could see myself living out the rest of my life with. And
I just thought that she was more of a person for me than some of the other girls that I had met in my past, so I was obviously very happy with it. Just kind of one day woke up, and I realized that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life with anybody else, and figured that she was the one, so slowly started planning out how I wanted to ask her to marry me, and from there. Right about that 3-year mark, I started talking with some of my really close friends, some of my better friends that I knew wasn't going to say anything. And we just started planning out different ways. I mean, everything from crazy helicopter stories to small things like just a little dinner or something. So we ended up settling on going to Reunion Tower. After I'd done some research, that was probably the best area. One of the best restaurants in the area. He
had told me and was living up that it was just going to be our anniversary dinner. He said, he had been wanting to try Reunion Tower for a while, so on our way there, actually, I was texting one of my coworkers because she needed to get something from me, and I said, oh, I'll have to do it tomorrow. I told her where we were going, and she actually joked, oh, that's a fancy place, do you think it's going to happen? And I was like, no, it's not going to happen. He's just going to take his time, and I actually said it to him, and he just kind of played it off and was joking around. So
we got dressed up and we went to Reunion Tower. We walked around the tower for a little bit, and then we actually went up and ate dinner.
I tried sushi and something else, so it was pretty cool. I tried wine, and then we ate dinner, and it was amazing.
She went off to the bathroom, and the waiter kind of ran over to us and was like, "It's going down tonight, right?" And so they were very helpful, obviously. So we got through dinner, and then I snuck off to the bathroom, got the waiter, exchanged phones and all that stuff so he could take pictures.
And then he went up and went to the bathroom, and I didn't think anything of it, and I was just kind of looking out over Dallas, and he comes back, and I kind of see the waiter come back, and he's got a phone out, and in my head I just kind of was like, well, it's kind of a fancy place for a waiter to have his phone out.
And then we came back, and I had her stand up and asked her right there.
He just asked me to stand up, and in my head I'm still thinking it's not happening. I was like, oh, he's gonna give me like a necklace or something, and he even pulls the ring box out, and in my head I'm still like, it's not happening. He's giving me a bracelet or a necklace, something cool, and then he gets down on one knee, and I just I was definitely shocked. I wasn't expecting it, but it was definitely something that I'm gonna remember for a long time.
And we got free dessert, so that was cool.
It doesn't matter what we're doing. If I come home and I've had the worst day ever, he will just goof around and make the funniest faces he can come up with to try and make me smile. I mean, he's been doing it the whole time we've been here, but it's definitely one of those things that it's good to have.
I don't know, it's just the little things. I mean, the way that she might be tired or something coming home, but she's still willing to like get up and like make us dinner, or even just like the small things. If she knows that I want something but we can't afford it, she'll try to make it work just to make me happy, and it's all stuff that makes me extremely glad that I'm getting married to her. So.
You and that thumbs up, man.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, I know. That's a wrap.